Greetings survivors and friends, Shadowfrax here, back with some more Frostpunk. And if you're watching this, that means you've probably already watched the other two. If not, then go and watch them now. What are you waiting for? I'm glad you really like this series so far. Just wanted to say that. It's a shame that it doesn't get as many views as my Rust stuff, but I guess you could redress that balance by each of you watching the video 10 times, or at least playing it 10 times. No obligation, of course. Anyway, welcome back. And we are continuing where we left off, which is always a good place, with the city yet again in a pretty good shape, I must say. But I've been having a think about things, and I'm going to change a few things around. First of all, I'm going to move this sawmill, which doesn't really have much future at the moment. I'm going to stick one over here somewhere. And another thing I wanted to do as well was get some more workshops on the go, because I've realized that oh, pardon me. Oh dear, I tell you, it's this infernal heat that we've got in Britain at the moment. I'm actually playing this game mainly to cool myself down because it's so hot out there. I've got to see how many engineers that I've got available. None at the moment, but I'm sure we can free them up, so let's do a bit of reallocation of labor. Okay, so I've managed to free up 30 odd engineers, so we've just researched that. What shall we get next? Let's get the flying hunters on the go. I did say I wanted to do that, so we're going to have those next. We are researching things very fast, so we're going to build ourselves some nice hunters' hangars, and these don't really need heating, which is the great thing. And there we go. Everything seems to be going tickety-boo. We've got plenty of heat where it needs to be. We are going to need another resource depot for coal, though. Hold on a minute. These don't have to be anywhere warm, so let's stick one over here. Now, some of you are probably wondering, why am I still got people living in tents? Well, A, it toughens them up, and B, I'm going to skip the bunk houses. I'm going to go straight to houses. That's my plan. Oh, we've got a nighttime procession starting. Look at that. Let's zoom in as far as we can. There's everyone gathering and proceeding. Nice march around the generator. Keeps everyone warm. Food theft. Someone's stolen 30 food rations from their stockpiles. People are saying it was the Londoners gathering supplies for their journey. It seems this ridiculous idea of leaving for London's gaining traction. No, it's not. Come on, don't be stupid. Send the Faith Keepers to catch them. Okay, go on, boys. Yes, Faith Keepers have succeeded. I have trained them well. Right, let's just allocate that to coal. There we go. We're going to be raking that stuff in. I can make a new law. What I'm going to do is introduce an emergency shift mechanism. I can get people to work 24 hours a day if I need to. And I'm going to do that now with some of the workshops. It's going to make people a bit miffed, but don't worry, it's fine. Sir, several of the people who wanted to flee to London have decided to trust you and stay. They say that your recent decisions convinced them. There's hope for us here yet. I'm glad to hear that. We're definitely not going back to London. Let's just turn the generator down. I've turned overdrive off before she blows. Scouts have reached the American camp. Let's go and see what they've found. The American camp was well supplied with everything except food. Oh, all the Big Macs have gone. Searching the tents, we found more victims of hunger. Most of them have badly worn but sophisticated artificial limbs bearing a company symbol. Tesla Manufacturing. We can only bury them and take their equipment. So we've got a steam core, 80 steel, take that, and we found the temporary settlement. And that's going to take them 16 hours, 20 minutes. Cool, we have now researched the steam coal thumper. So what I am going to do, and I've put one in there, one of our people died suddenly during an emergency shift. We don't know what happened, but it's likely it was a heart attack. Well, I'm sorry, but chaps, we must make sacrifices to survive. Steam Steelworks have been researched. I'm also going to replace 2 of my coal thumpers with steam-powered ones, which will produce more coal and take up less room. Food for the hungry. Sir, our Faith Keepers have found someone's illegal stash of food, but it was a Londoner. It's quite big, so they plan to distribute it among the people in need, but perhaps you'd like it to be used another way. Yes, I'd like you to fill a big bath full of it, and I'll roll around, with the curtains closed, of course. No, the keepers have the right idea. Let's feed the hungry. We can fill the hunters' hangars up now. We've got maximum workers on there. I think it's time. We took things to the next level. Yes. So let's stick a wall drill in, whack a road in. Perfect. Turn the overdrive off. Let's not forget that. We still got the 24-hour shift in effect on these 2 workshops, so we can still keep researching. that extra technology. It's time to bring in a new law, and we are going to bring in public penance. Yes, a good bit of public whipping. It can cause injuries, but yeah. To err is human, but those who stray must do public penance to discourage others from the path of evil. Only then can they be forgiven. It's law, people. The centre of the settlement's marked with an upright boulder. On its roughly planed face, someone chiselled the following: "May God forgive the genius who sacrificed human lives in the name of progress, for we can't. Exiles of Tesla City." We won't touch the monument, but we've decided to dismantle the huts for wood. Sites discovered: walled colony and fishing village. Okay, we've got another steam core and some wood. I am going to go towards the fishing village and back to the town. Sinners have to repent or die. Only the truly faithful are saved. You tell them, Jane. You tell them. Okay, mechanical calculators have been researched. Captain, the Londoners are stealing again. They've taken 47 food rations from the stockpiles. People are angry that the Londoners are putting their crazy idea before the needs of the city. Okay, send in the Faith Keepers once again then, and they've succeeded once more. Now, Faith Keepers did well. They got the goods back, but more importantly, they caught one of the thieves. They're asking what we should do with the thief. We now have the option to get him to repent, so the number of Londoners will fall if I do this. I'm going to do that. 5 Londoners left their stupid cause. Nah, toasty. Need windscreen wipers when that happens. Go, we're back up to we're back up to minus 40 degrees. We can get some better steelworks on the go now. We've got steam steelworks. Infirmary mechanization. We've reached the fishing village. This fishing village used to supply Tesla City with food. Searching it, we found a letter. Mike, don't return to the city. Tesla is a madman. He cast out all the amputees, all the sick. Jerry's parents and old Beth are among them. Oh, there will be blood, that's for sure, and soon. So we can go to Tesla City now. Interesting. Let's build an infirmary, and we've got a space now, so I'm going to stick it in there. This should help us to deal with those ill people. There go the flying hunters. Off in their little airships. We need a coal mine. I'm going to put one in there. Public penance will take place. Those who admit to their wrongdoings and show remorse will be forgiven. People may be injured. Ha! I laugh in the face of people getting injured. Another theft? These Londoners, honestly. Sticky fingers they've got. They've taken 89 food rations this time. Faith Keepers, in you go again. Oh no! A Faith Keeper's been murdered, beaten to death, probably with a leg of lamb or rabbit or something. Well, there's no lamb, is there? It's probably rabbit. I don't know what I'm talking about. Sorry. Whilst investigating a theft, we caught one of the thieves, but he's not the murderer. What should we do with him? Repent again. Repent! We're down to 2 Londoners now. Able minds and bodies will prevail over the cold, reads the slogan over the entrance to Tesla City. The central tall tower shines with the blue glow of electric discharges, which form a protective dome over the town. But something went wrong here. There are charred bodies lying in the streets, and the stench of burned flesh taints the air. We saw a lightning streak from the tower, hitting a building and leaving a gash in its roof. Okay, so shall we risk entering or stay away? I'm going to risk entering. I'm a daredevil. I laugh in the face of electrical discharges. We've seen a thing or two in our lives, but nothing's ever frightened us as much as this blasted lightning. Until we figure out how to switch it off, that is. Rise and shine, people! Look, the sun's up already. That's it, John Lewis! Hey! 1 Londoner left. He must be feeling pretty lonely now. Okay, law time. Protector of the truth. The captain will assume the title of Protector of the Truth. He'll be the only one who can tell us what's right and what's wrong, and so guide our faith. This gives us a new ability, the captain's words, and each used greatly reduces discontent. Okay. I'm signing that one. He is the voice of truth. He'll save us. Thanks, Winifred. I think I am going to use that ability right now. Boom! 3 nibbles are on me once again. Generate a power upgrade, I think. Yes! 5 engineers who are idle. We could build another workshop. Sir, a group of preachers is here to talk to you about the public penance law you signed. They think it goes too far. How dare you doubt me? I know what's right. Hey! No more division. We are one society. No matter what the cost, we couldn't let the Londoners leave. We did the right thing. We are united again. Thank you, Sally. The Londoners have been brought back into the fold. Nobody wants to leave the city anymore. We've won a hard-fought victory over those who tried to tear us apart. The tragedy of Winterhome crushed our hope. Fear led some people to pursue mad schemes. We couldn't let them die in the frozen wasteland. We did what was necessary to keep us all together. I'm glad... Oh, sorry. Together we're stronger. Hope is 100%. Stick that in your trumpet and smoke it, Londoners. Okay, so how we doing? Ha ha! This'll beat all the wickedness out of you, scum! Stop fighting, the pain will cleanse you! Look how they writhe as the evil leaves them. It hurts, doesn't it? I know it hurts, and so it should. A bit of public penance never hurt anybody. Well, you know, it probably did, actually. But the point is that I was right. I'll remember to thank our captain in my prayers. Thank you, Sally. Love you too. There's the Mark III Scott, thinking about what new recipes he can come up with the things that are just coming back now. Who knows what they're catching out there, actually. Who knows? Probably something with a lot of fur. Yay! Right, so, scouts have reached the exiled colony. Numerous snow shelters expertly built from blocks of hard-packed snow huddle around cold, burned-out campfires. A deathly silence hangs over the colony. Could be Eskimos. Well, let's get right Inuit and explore the area. Some of the exiles are still alive. Just barely. We could try to bring them to our city, although they might die on the way, and so we can escort them, leave the exiles to their fate, or rob the exiles of their supplies and leave them to die. What an option. Okay, let's do that. No, okay, let's escort them back. Some of them stirred from their death-like slumber to bless their absent friends for bringing help. We couldn't tell them the truth. Not yet. Okay, so we've got some new people coming back. That's good. We'll put them to work. Heater efficiency is up. Right, what we got next? Generator range upgrade. Unexpected guests. Captain, a group of exhausted survivors has reached our city. From their frantic explanations, we know they've come a great distance and that many of them died on the way. The phrase "doom is coming" keeps being repeated, and they say many more refugees are following them. They're begging you to help them, sir. We will send out search parties to bring them to the city, or this group will enter our city and you'll decide what to do with the others later. I don't want too many malingerers. I know we've got to help people, but we've already got others coming back. That means that we're going to have to build some houses. Open the Book of Laws, the ultimate, the new faith. With the introduction of the new faith, all who voice doubts will be branded enemies of the faith. Everyone must be devoted to the survival of our cause. All those who do not follow will be swept aside. Well, that's me. I get a special chair. Look. Hey, I'm on the throne. The definition of a public toilet. Yes. Okay, so hope will never be a problem again after this, and a public execution space will be built. Ooh, some heretics will die, of course. And some people will feel compelled to fight this law, and some of them will die as well. Yeah. So people are rioting in the streets and demanding that you stop what you're doing. They say this isn't what our faith stands for, that you're destroying everything beautiful and pure about it to gain absolute control over our lives. Yeah. They shout that this is madness and that you're a usurper, not our true shepherd. Roughly a quarter of our people are determined to fight, the others are silent. No, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. And I know some people are going to die, but I'm going to do this. I'm a nice person, as we all know, but I'm going to do this. It's for the greater good.
It's all about the greater good.
The greater good.
Yep, hope's been wiped out. Has now been replaced with devotion. He is the voice! Thank you, David. The confidence that they have in me is lovely. And look, the generator's getting an upgrade. Everyone who is a threat to the unity of our city and the new faith has been dealt with. 13 citizens died. The others have renounced their views. Hope will never be a problem again. No one will think in these terms anymore. It had to be done! So an execution platform's been set up by the generator. Whenever you order it to be put to use, an enemy of the faith will be executed, and this will lower discontent greatly. Well, let's hope I don't have to use it. I'm a nice person. I am a nice person. You see? Look, the city's doing really well. You've got free healthcare. Every child has a career. Let's just have a look at this. Quick calculation. We've got 1935-7. That's 61 people coming in. So we're going to need 6 homes. What a nice looking generator we've got now. Absolutely beautiful. And there's the execution place. Ooh. If discontent gets a bit hairy, then we may have to use it. We've got the scouts back and 40 people are homeless. So we're going to need 40 homes. I'm going to send them to the Dreadnought next. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everything is going full titty, so we're okay. A huge crowd of people has reached our city. Many of them are sick. They say that some kind of enormous weather anomaly is coming our way and that they'll die without our help. Thank our lucky stars that the polar explorer Nansen warned us about the disaster and told us to evacuate. Please! Let us in! This is a tough choice. This is the sort of moral dilemma that you get. This might be unpopular with some, but I'm only going to let the healthy in, and the rest, unfortunately, will have to turn into chalk ices in the snow. I'm getting rather ruthless here. See, as we got all these people idle, I'm going to put a sawmill in. You're going to have to work round the clock. I need wood. Sir, our people are fighting. A crowd of believers gathered in the streets to discuss the new law, and they soon came to blows. Our captain is the voice of truth. How can you doubt that for a second? Cries an outraged woman. A burly worker answers her solemnly. He's our leader, but a man all the same, and he can err like anyone else. I'm sorry, I'm going to put my foot down. I am in charge here, and my voice is law in this city. Oh no, the second wave. Another huge group of refugees has arrived. They're in even worse condition than the previous one. I can't cope with that. Human chalk ices it is, I'm afraid. Once again, coal mining rationalization is here to make everything really good. Flying hunters gear. Crossbows, presumably. Oh no, we got more. The third wave. 50 of them gravely. No, there's no way, I'm sorry. This is the end of the line for them. Sir, now we can clearly see what the refugees were running from. The Great Frost is coming. Look at it over there. That doesn't look healthy. And on that bombshell, I'm going to crimp this episode off there. Will we manage to scrape together enough nibbles and charcoal briquettes to see us through the storm? Will I have to use the public execution platform just to keep warm? And how many times will I be glad to hear something? Make sure you join me in the next part to find out, and which, who knows, may see us to the end of this campaign. Spank the like and subscribe buttons, watch the video a few more times, come and visit me on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, Discord, and my Steam group, and I shall catch you all soon. But in the meantime, keep calm and stay frosty. Cheerio.